to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing. Allen Iverson.
I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay from good Jamaican. From different races.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the Hawks, they've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked, defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Well, defense doesn't get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who either played on championship team or contenders. Kawhi Leonard, defender on the wing. Andre Iguodala, MVP of the NBA Finals, but defense was one of the reasons. And Paul George, coming back from injury. This guy was a premium defender before the injury.
Well, since you talk about the little guys, I'm going to talk about the big guys. D12, Dwight Howard, shot blocker. Most of his career is still doing that pretty well. Serge Ibaka, the surge protector.
I like that.
Joakim Noah. Roy Hibbert does a great job of the verticality thing, jumping up in the rim, not really getting called a lot of fouls on him. So, well, that's my pick for the big guys when it comes to defense.
Say no more then.
Excuse me, is it me or is Anthony Davis retired? Come on, how can he not be on that list?
No, what we're talking about, he's a great defender.
He's an okay defender.
However, he's a great defender, but I think,
Stop it, Ernie.
Because he's such an all-around player, we kind of take some of it.
Stop it, Ernie.
Come on,
We're taking some of it for granted.
Got to be on that list. He's got to be on that list.
Ernie's on the list, okay? He's on the list, Ernie.
Thank you very much.
But he's not defense first. He's offense first. The guys that I name are defense first, then offense.
Thanks for joining us. Nobody's listening to that anymore. Thank you for putting Anthony Davis on the list.
On the list.
We'll see you later.
The sights of the Atlanta skyline as we are here in the heart of Georgia. We are in Atlanta, Georgia, the home nest for the Hawks. It's an interconference matchup right here. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, James Johnson. I think we could sort of see it in his first couple games that he's really feeling out his new team.
You know, like you were saying, the trade has the team buzzing. I mean, they're on fire. You can already see it in the warm-up, how loose and confident they look out there.
You know, it also gives players a huge boost knowing that the guys running this team, the owner, the front office, they also are committed to winning. And so that, in and of itself, I believe, gives a player far more confidence to go out there and compete.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Jaron Williams out there with Matthews. And it's Lou in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Horford with the screen on Matthews. Korver dishes to Horford. Outside Teague. Shot clock at 6. Millsap, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands. And it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
Millsap a screen. Korver kicks to Teague. Millsap a screen on Williams. Teague the pass to Millsap. Korver gets a wide open look. Gets an open look and hits. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Williams kicks to Freak. Outside Matthews. Freak with it. Millsap on him. Lou, that's good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Williams with the ball, picked up by Teague, and Freak throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Puts up the baby hook, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Dishes it to Horford. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And Freak throws it down.
Well, that's a great pass by Darren Williams.
The Hawks trail by 4. Teague kicks to Cephalosha. Millsap dishes to Cephalosha. Millsap a screen. Pass to Teague. That one wide left.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Williams kicks to Freak. Pass to Parsons. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Teague drives in. He feeds it to Horford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Horford's got his second bucket.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Here's Lou, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants to get him involved early so he can establish a strong presence at that end of the floor and provide them with a well-balanced offensive attack. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Inside, deflects the pass, and taken away by Johnson. Hardaway passes to Schroeder. 1:07 left in the first quarter, and he gets it to go.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Johnson the screen. Hardaway dishes to Johnson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Lures checked in for Chandler Parsons. Both shots good from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
29 seconds left to play in the first. Left side Hardaway. 9 feet out. All alone. And that one's good. Schroeder.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And he finishes the break with a lay-in.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after some stints abroad.
I play the game how it's supposed to be.
That's exactly the kind of... Atlanta making some changes. Mike Muscala is checked in for Horford. Hardaway comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Teague for Dennis Schroeder. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Lou, he's checked in for Robertson. Nowitzki comes in for Lure. Parsons checked in for Darren Williams. And Brian Roberts subbed in for J.J. Barea. Cephalosha is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Teague. And it's Muscala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Millsap. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Millsap's got his first... bucket in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Teague kicks to Muscala. They set the pick. Cephalosha passes to Hardaway. Feeds it to Teague. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Millsap. Offline with his 3.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
James Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. Justin Holiday comes in for Cephalosha. And Dallas with a change here, too. Azili's checked in.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit up the floor. He had 52 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Outside Matthews to the paint. Puts up the baby hook. And Freak with the nice bucket inside. Lou's got it all tied up now for the Mavs. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Holiday dishes to Hardaway. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Parsons outside. There's the feed to Roberts. Kicks it to Freak. In the corner, Parsons with it. To the paint, here's Lou. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Here's Schroeder. Sinks the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 8 points in the quarter. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. 22 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews out there with Williams, and it's Lou in at the center, locking down the middle. Puts up the baby hook, uses the glass to drop it in. Lou's got 24.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Horford, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He doesn't get the second one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Millsap has the open look. Lou grabs the board.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And Parsons kicks to Williams. To the inside. Here's Lou. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 6th assist on the night. We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Freak with it, working on Horford. Lou can't get it to go.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Picked by Horford. Korver passes to Horford. He kicks it to T. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. Lures checked in for Dallas. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's averaging 47 points, 11 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And when you look at those rebounds, they have a cumulative effect on the opponent. His effort wears them down physically and mentally.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Puts up the baby hook, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Hawks making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. Robertson, he's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good from Freak. The Hawks trailing. Outside T. Millsap a screen on Williams. T dishes to Millsap. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lou's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Teague against Williams. And Freak throws it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And Muscala kicks to T. The 17-footer. Millsap misses.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Williams passes to Lou. Puts up the baby hook. Rebounded by Korver. The Hawks trail by 3. Now here's Teague. 12 points for him. He dishes it to Millsap. Passes it to Korver. Outside Teague. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And what a game for Teague. He has 12 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Hawks. Right side Hardaway. Puts it up from 12. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Johnson.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Here's Lou. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Holiday inside the line. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Barea dishes to Freak. Here's Roberts. Here's Azili. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Azili's got his first basket of the night.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Here's Roberts. Atlanta with the rebound. Millsap's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from James Johnson.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Lure kicks to Barea. Dallas moving it around. To the middle. Here's Lou. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. To tie. The shot is off. From deep. Off target with that shot. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Mavericks lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth. Millsap's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Kyle Korver. Lou, he's checked in for Dallas. Matthews comes in for J.J. Barea. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Teague. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. To tie it up. And it's Schroeder missing. Dallas leading by 3. It's stolen by Schroeder. Unhindered, going all the way. That's good.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
Williams passes to Lou. Back to Williams. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
And here's Schroeder. Outside Teague. 6 on the shot clock. No good. That would have tied it.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times in a close game. Hustle plays can really make the difference.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Johnson. And it's Korver in for Dennis Schroeder. Teague drives in. Horford high post. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Williams dishes to Freak. There's the double team with Korver. Freak kicks to Nowitzki. And the shot is good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
And now here comes Teague leading the break. Here's Millsap, and he banks in the layup. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Williams kicks to Matthews. To the inside, and stolen by Horford. Here's Sefolosha. Millsap a screen on Matthews. Teague the pass to Millsap. The dish to Sefolosha. Tries from 10. Again, Millsap missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
Lou, and he drops it in from the low post. Lou's got 38 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Teague against Williams. Millsap, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Parsons kicks to Williams. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Sefolosha with it. Teague dishes to Horford. And they will call over the back on the play.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Here's Teague. He wants to get the Millsap and does. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Big time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was. You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
The 3 from Korver misses the tray. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
T. So we see the Mavericks get the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the